flood alert following further rains in the area overnight and this morning, and even more rain is expected. Roads and properties are still underwater from heavy falls last month.
Residents in Port Elizabeth must be wondering if the sun is ever going to shine again. Further significant falls will cause flooding, and emergency services are on full alert. Already 680 millimeters of rain has fallen so far this year.
Well, at the moment we're heading for the second wettest winter on record with 1 month to go. So there's a strong possibility this year might be one of the wettest winters on record.
Already the city has received 60 millimeters more than the average annual rainfall. The Joint Operations Centre reports that no evacuations have taken place, but they remain on high alert. Roads throughout the city have been closed as a result of the flooding. Low-lying areas and shack dwellers once again the hardest hit. Janine Lee, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.
And for more on this story, we cross to our reporter Janine Lee in Port Elizabeth. Good afternoon, Janine. What is the latest? Any preparations being made to minimize the damage with more rains expected?
Thanks, Faith. Yes, if you do see a bit of sun, it's only making a guest appearance. Let me just make that clear. We haven't seen the sun in a long time. The Metro, they have plans in place if there are to be evacuations. None yet. But they did predict 60 millimeters of rain. Now, it might not sound a lot, but it's falling on the back of heavy rainfalls 3 weeks ago. So a lot of roads still underwater. People can't get into their properties. And this is it sets itself up for flash flooding, which the Metro is concerned about.
Which exact areas are on high alert, Janine?
Faith, all the low-lying areas are, but as you can see now, we're looking down Seaview Road. It might look more like a dam than a road, but it's a main road that actually links the outlying areas to the city of Port Elizabeth. This road hasn't been passable for 3 weeks. As I'm standing here, the level of this water behind me is getting higher and higher. And also on my left-hand side, houses, people cannot get into their properties. And we heard a story from the police that a chap tried to go through in his bakkie. He got stuck halfway, his cab filled up. He had to call a tow truck, and just to pull him out of the water, he's 5,100 rand poorer for his efforts. So it might look like you can pass, but the water's really deep, 2 meters in some places.
Have there been any evacuations, Janine?
Nothing yet, Faye. Low-lying areas are on standby, and the Metro has told all those people that they gave flood relief to last time who got blankets and provisions to keep these in dry places, so if they do evacuate, they can take these blankets and some dry stuffs to the community halls where they will be evacuated to, but nothing as yet.
Okay, our reporter there in Port Elizabeth, that was Janine Lee.